up in Palatown, mama say can't no one hold me. Hat to the back, turning back to the old me. Fuck with me, got mega stones on my wrist. Charger, come out, they back away slowly. Champion bitch, not a stain on my trophy. Varsity is every word out my mouth only. You do not know me, I turn all the beats to baloney. I come to you flop like
an up smash, or try to get like a up throw, or not up throw, an up air or down air with a 3-turn, you know. So, damn, Samsora said, Ramsey, I know you remember how our set went. Damn. I'll just leave it like this for now. Olimar. I don't feel like holding his character portrait, so I let it go right there. But Olimar. Alright, wait. Give me a new song. Okay. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Alright, I'll let it rock. I'll let it rock for the Danky. Yo, what's up, Jay? What's good, Jay? Also, if the music is ever loud, then just let me know, and I'll what you call it? I'll obviously like lower it down. Alright, so for Olimar, Renzi, what do you think about this matchup? I personally feel, oh, it's so weird. I would say, well, Solomar obviously wins against Zerasu, but you know, people, all the Mars want to handicap themselves using Pikmin, so we gotta talk about that. I would say, based on my experiences, Olimar can be annoying, but I feel like still wins. Overall though, like in my experiences, I have a pretty good record versus Olimar. I did lose 2 games to Myron, both were really close though. I've beaten the Buzz a good amount of times with Zersu and Olimar, or like versus Olimar. And then also, I've played Shoutouts. We are 1-0, my favorite. That was game 5. The games that I won, I think were pretty close. Or no, actually, no, the games I won were solid. I think the games he won were solid. But, now, I wouldn't say the Olimar matchup is similar to Villager. Like, if you just don't get hit by purple Pikmin, then everything is different. Like, purple Pikmin are basically like little Lloyd rockets, and you gotta watch out for it. But, like, in terms of like comparing it to Villager, but everything else is different. Because like the yellow Pikmin, if they latch onto you and you use Nair, since Nair is like electricity, it doesn't like take the Pikmin away, and also I think it like lags your moves. So it hits the Pikmin, it's just that since they are immune to like electricity, then it lags, but it also doesn't take them away. So like, yeah, they're like kind of annoying, but every other Pikmin is fine. However, ooh, that is a good point. I forgot about recovery. Recovery, Villager, I mean not Villager, Olimar can kind of get pooped on. Recovery is a pretty big factor. Olimar can't really do too much for Zerasu in terms of recovery. He could try, but it's more of a gamble for him to go off stage to hit Zerasu than Zerasu is to go off stage for Olimar, especially when Olimar already uses his up B, because if Olimar uses his up B and if Olimar does his up B and attacks you off stage, then he just kills himself. So they're not gonna go for an attack. They're not gonna go for attack. Once they commit to doing up B, they have to only aim towards either grabbing the ledge or grabbing the stage. If they go high up, 99% of the time they'll go for an attack, and then you can just punish the attack after, you know, or like they'll fall down with an attack and you punish it, or like you can anticipate it and just read them and do something else, you know. So I would say, damn, Araf, you don't like discussion? Short-minded, man. I'll put him at +1 right now. It's a matchup I need a little more experience in, probably, or like maybe I have to fight like different types of Olimars, but I can like overall I think Xerxes just like slightly edges it out over Olimar. Okay, the next matchup I want to do is I'll do Ryu. I think Ryu is an even matchup. I'll just say like right, even matchup. This is a matchup we've seen a decent amount of times. Usually it's close, or like if it's like a top Ryu versus a top Zersuit, usually it's close. One or the other will take it. I would say it could definitely be annoying for Zersuit, but she definitely has the speed to make it really hard for Ryu to get in. Like she has the tools and the speed to make it really hard for Ryu to get in. But for Ryu, once obviously he gets in, you know, he fucking, no matter what character you are, you will get shitted on. So you gotta respect Ryu a lot, but you can't give him that much respect or too much respect. If you give him too much respect, then yeah, you're probably gonna have a hard time. But I feel like both characters, it's like an explosive matchup. You take Ryu off stage, you catch his jump, you forward air him, you side B back to the ledge, he Tatsumaki's, you down B spike him, he's dead. Ryu focuses, lands a focus, forward airs you twice, you're like at 50%, you down air show you, you're probably dead, you know, depending on his percent. So I feel like, you know, both characters overall, they just go in. I've lost the Dark Shadow before. Mars is being Locust, I've been Locust, I lost the Locust. It goes back and forth. Like none of those sets are like, you know, destructions, you know, or like pretty close. Like Mars versus Locust, I think was game 5, but Mars took it. But you know, it's yeah. Pika -2. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It ain't your birthday no more, man. It ain't your birthday no more, man. we don't none of that, man. None of that, man. Nah, happy birthday though, man. Hope you had a good one. Okay, good night. Yeah, I'll say at the end, Ryu even, Ryu Zersuit, pretty much even. Okay, one I can take out probably like 2 at the same time. These 2, I'm just putting them right here because I can't hold both of them together. But the matchup's about the same for both of them. However, I don't know who does better out of the 2. Like, the song stopped as soon as I started thinking. I was like, I think this both can be even. Like I said, they both fight, or the Zersu versus Marth and Lucina matchup are pretty identical on what Zersu has to do and what Marth has to do. But there is a thing, what Marth does have, obviously, you know, Marth gets more out of spacing. Since Zersu's a little fast, or like, you know, moving all over the place, it can be a little annoying for Marth to land like a tipper or whatever, like tipper may be. But if I miss something, or if I go for like a play, or not me, but like, you know, Zersu, if she misses a play, there's a good chance she might get forward smash tippered, and that can result in an earlier kill than what Lucina can. However, Lucina can still kill really early consistently if you miss a grab, or either up smash or S smash your ledge, or just like, you know, just consistency throughout the blade, obviously. Let me get a new song. Let me see. Okay, I'll get this Sonic Mania song. However, alright. I tell Gunblade that Zersu beats Marth and Lucina. But while throughout today I was thinking, or like not today, but like while I was doing this, Roy is a +1. And I feel like Marth and Lucina do better than Roy. So it's kind of weird. Maybe it's either Roy does worse than I thought. But, and Marth and Lucina like still lose, but like +1. But, I don't know. That might be just because I play against Marth too often, you know? Like, I'm sure, like, if I ask Marth, he'll say, like, oh yeah, Zerus, she shits on Marth. But he has pretty much, like, all the practice in the world, or he had a lot of practice to be really good at the matchup at the same time. Like, you could win a matchup and be good at it too, but also you could be, like, it could be, like, an even matchup, but you could be good at it and make it look like it's not a even matchup, you know, if you get what I mean. So I think and also when I play with Lucina versus like other Zero Suits, I feel comfortable too using Lucina. Like even against Mars, like I've played against Mars, not in singles I think. Actually I have played him in singles, but it's been a while, but in teams I have used Lucina versus him while he uses Zero Suit, and I'm just like, I'm comfortable in it. Maybe he's used to like other Mars and Lucina stuff, but you know, I'm comfortable. I don't know. I'll leave it at even though. They both can shit on each other. Alright, now there's 6 characters left. 6 characters left. Let's go with Fox. Fox. Larry Lur. Jerry Jer. Manny Murr. Mary Murr. Now, I was talking about like Ryu being an explosive matchup. This matchup is an explosive. Have a good night, Jay. This matchup is a explosive matchup. Whoever gets momentum will probably kill the character. If they're playing both really good, the character will die if one of them touches them. Whether it be a Rage Zero Suit, whether it be just Fox with the right timings on the platform, or just not giving the space for Zero Suit to land, or forward air footstool, and then yeah, like I said, Zero Suit just making it hard for Fox to land as well. I would say before I would think Zero Suit wins, but that might have also been, or like a factor to that might have been that Larry just never played against Zero Suit, or just didn't have too much practice versus Zero Suit. I mean, kind of still doesn't, but he just got better at the matchup, probably like studied it and stuff. So he improved on the matchup. But like if like Mars and Larry were to play, I would give it to Mars, or like Mars and any Fox, I'd give it to Mars. But I wouldn't say that's because of Zero Suit beating Fox. That would go down to Mars playing light like every single freaking time and getting like being really good at the matchup. So I would say this is an explosive matchup. I think if I Yeah, I actually had this talk about Larry, or like with Larry before. I think he thinks his matchups even, regardless, even if he like loses to Mars or like has some losses to me. And I think he hates Zersu. But actually, I don't think he hates fighting Zersu. He just hates fighting like some Zersus. But I think he said it's still an even matchup. He feels so. Alright, some of the points. I'm trying to remember some of the points that he brought up. I'll leave it at even. If he thinks it's even, Mars might think Zersu wins, but like that might be like, you know, or like the main factor in him believing that is just that he's gotten really good versus Fox. I mean, he still drops games too. Like he lost to, or not lost, but he does lose to Light still sometimes, and also, or he has lost sets to Light, and he also like lost a game, almost 2 games to Exax. Who knows? Could have been the whole set if he like didn't make that comeback at Big House, I believe it was. So it's not extremely free for him, but he's just comfortable in the matchup. So I'll leave it at even. All right, 5 characters left. Pretty much the 5 that are fucking godlike. All right, let me do. Sonic. I think Sonic, over the time, went from a winnable matchup, or a winning matchup, not winnable, winning matchup for Zersu for sure, like +1, closer to +2 if anything, to, actually, well, pre-patch, it was, I think it was even, but when Sonic got nerfed, he got hit harder, or like Zersu didn't get nerfed when Sonic got nerfed, so Sonic got weaker in that matchup, and that made it a +1 for Zersu, and then, or closer to +2, but when when Zersu got nerfed, it was a little different. Or like she also went down or got weaker in the matchup too. And I would say that the way Ken plays it is very different. Very, very different to all the other Sonics that I've played, and I've played pretty much every single Sonic. I haven't played Manny in recent times, but I have played Manny like 2 or 3 times in tournament. I played 6WX in tournament. I played Super Go Kells in tournament. I played a lot of them. And a Sonic like Ken's, it's a really good Sonic and a really, really, really good player combined. And if I'm even losing by a bit, like from my personal experiences versus at least Ken,
time to tip the scale.
I don't think it's, I lose most of my options. Or he's really good, he rolls a lot, but he doesn't roll in the same pattern, or at least not that I have noticed. Like if he thinks that, like he can kind of tell when I catch on to what way he's rolling, so sometimes he rolls a different way, so I kind of like throw it off. But another thing is, Sonic is really good at running up shielding, and that's something that's a pain in the ass for Zersu, as like, because if Sonic comes up to you, it's similar to like Fox. I didn't even mention this about Fox, but Fox is really good at getting under Zersu, as well as like fast characters like Sheik. I haven't talked about Sheik yet, but like, you know, Sheik can get under Zersu too. Let me see, there's another characters that have like low to the ground, or either low to the ground or like really fast characters. When they run, they can go under Zersu really fast and make it a pain in the ass for her to like land a move, or it's easier for them to power shield the move. So yeah, Choco has defeated Ken, but Ken has more of a, or has like a solid winning record versus Ken overall. I mean, versus Choco. Like, I've yet to see Mars versus Ken. Hasn't happened in tournament yet. They have played friendlies. They did play friendlies in my hotel room after Evo. Like I had like a little, pretty much like a Smash Fest. So, and Mars did win those, but I also played Ken like in like 5, probably more than 5 sets. And Alright, have a good night, Smash. And I won like 4 of those. So, but then we played a month later and Umebora and Ken, when I played Ken there, that was a different type of Ken than what I played at Evo. So I can't base it on like, yeah, Mars beat him a few times at in like the Smash Fest where he got so much better. I don't know if he was just comfortable playing back at home than he was here because that was his first time. I don't know, but he like was very, very different to the point where he shitted on the Buzz. He played the Buzz in my room too, and like he just beat all of us. And then ever since then, he's been like regarded as like a top 10 player, and people who don't think that is like, well, he doesn't go to that much, or he doesn't have opportunities to go to that much, but when he does go to stuff, he does perform like really, really well. Almost won the S plus tier, got 5th place at Evo, lost to the champion. He lost to Zero and the Buzz, he lost the 1st and 2nd in so many tournaments, and got like 5th or something. That's like, you know, that's just like not the best bracket, but you know, losing the 1st and 2nd and still placing really high is no thing to just like ignore, you know. But I would say overall, Sonic currently has the favor too. I'll say for now, this is a matchup. This is one of the few matchups that can change over time, or like go back to even. But for now, I'll give it to Sonic until like I see maybe more of like Mars versus Ken, or if I like think of a way that's easier or like straight up deals with the way that Ken plays versus Zero Suit. Ken is down 1-0 versus Lee. Oh, I take back everything I said about Sonic. +3 though. Alright. Okay, next matchup. Oh yeah, this one. Actually, should I do this one? +4. I'll do this one. Hold on. Hold on, I put it in the wrong one. Since Sheik can't kill and Zero Suit can kill, you know, so since she can't kill, so she can't beat any character in the game because she cannot kill. How can you win a match when she cannot kill, according to everybody? Then clearly, Zero Suit wins this matchup. Maybe even more than +2, maybe +7. You know, what's the point of picking a character that just is in the map and does not do anything? You know, you can't just kill. You can just play around, press hit attacks, but it's not gonna do anything. You're not gonna kill. +7. But for real, you made an error putting Sheik in S tier. No, she was A. The only S tiers in my tier list were what you call it, Bale, Cloud, and Diddy. Nah, but for real, this matchup is a -1, closer to -2. What if Sheik times you out? You're right, 999%. But then I can just down throw them and they'll die because Sheik is light. I would say this matchup is -1 or -2. At like it's closer to -2 than it is even. This matchup is a pain in the fucking ass. Pain in the ass. This, oh my god. Robbery. You know, I got robbed by Zero so many times back in the day that now I'm starting to rob Sheiks and I don't give a fuck. You know? You know how many tournaments? I could have had a CEO belt here, you know, chilling over here. Could have had like an Evo shit right here. Straight up robbery. So I'm robbing people now. But for real, jokes aside though, what is it? Like, yeah, Sheik is a character that, like, this is just Sheik in general. Like, I still think Sheik is very, very good. I don't know why people just randomly don't think Sheik is good. Like, Sheik doesn't win or like Void is really close at winning, like the first S tier, Sheik has won, but not much characters have won an S tier solo, like in this like meta, or it's only been like Zero, Salem, not even me. I use Bowser sometimes. I mean, I probably didn't have to use Bowser in those sets I used, but like I used it because I felt comfortable enough that I can win with him. So I used Bowser for that, but I robbed you with skill. Deep down throw, up in here, deep down throw. Get the hell out of here, Zero. Hold on, we need a new song. That song was good. I can archive this. I could probably like talk about it, or like maybe make a YouTube video about it too. Hold up. Oh my god, it's going so fast. I'm trying to see. Alright. Damn, this shit is really extended. Alright. This is from Octopath. Okay, so yeah, let me get back onto the Sheik topic. Sheik is a character overall, like not even just versus Zero Suit, but this is versus everyone. Obviously, human errors are possible, but like the Sheik has to usually really fuck up to get like a hard punish versus any character. Like what I mean by hard punish, I mean like do like a really questionable like bouncing fish, or like a really greedy bouncing fish, and then they fall onto the stage with like mad lag, you know, like that one type of lag. Obviously she can like cancel bouncing fish if you do it like in a certain angle near the ledge, but like, or like the Sheik does something like F smash at like 100%, or something that probably isn't, or very likely a mistake. Like there was a set, I think it was, I forget what set it was versus Void, but he F smashed me a lot of times, and I like punished him with a boost kick out of shield, you know, a grab, and I might have killed him like once or something out of it. But I can assure you, all those F smashes was like 3 or 4. Those are definitely not meant to be forward smashes. I was not at the percent that I would die. I'm not at low percent, but I'm not at kill percent. I'm like 90, 100, you know, something like that. Forward smash won't kill if I'm in the middle of the stage. Clearly those meant to be forward tilts or something, you know. So it's more so the fact that I'm getting a lot of like big hits or like a kill or something out of the fact that the Sheik is messing up. But when the Sheik does not mess up, it's actually just a one-player game. It's usually a one-player game. Like there's been sets of Mars versus Void, Void versus even me, Void versus, or Mr. R versus me, and Mr. R versus Mars, where we get shitted on. We get shitted on even after we get like a rage kill. We still lose. There's matches we still freaking lose. Like obviously there's matches that we win too, out of like rage, or just like, you know, getting like a combo with a platform assist or anything like that. But if I were to say that, also Sheik can kill. I mean, let me point this out real quick. Sheik can kill. Sheik could probably go, or like some Sheiks probably could go for better punishes on Zero Suit punishes. Void, there was a time period, I don't know if Void really does it now, but there was some times where Void would do like some really crazy ass like stuff. Like if I miss a boost kick, he'll do something where I land, or he'll deal a decent amount of percent, or he'll do like a falling up air or something. Even if he doesn't want to go for too much percent, he would. I think he did this on Mars before. Mars did a boost kick on the top platform, I believe, or like on Dreamland, like either in the middle or on the top part of the platform. He missed the up B. Void went for, instead of up air, he went for, or like just straight up air, he went for up air, drag down, and if you hit Zero Suit with an attack that doesn't give her like hit stun, like, or like a tumble animation hit stun, and she touches the ground, she has RCO lag. So I mean, she cannot do something for like a whole second, basically. Like I can't really show you because I don't have the game, or like, you know, I could probably show you if I had the game on. Actually, I do have the game on, maybe I'll show it in a bit, but he did drag down up air and Mars was frozen. I'm pretty sure it was Mars, it wasn't me. I don't think so, at least. Drag down up air, forward tilt into like double jump up air, so he got even higher than he was originally with the first up air, and it killed Mars at like 90 or something like that. You know, he like extended the percents and stuff. Like there was a time period where like Void was like, if you mess up one thing versus Void, you're either gonna die really early or you're gonna lose a lot of percent. It still happens, like, now, maybe not as consistent. We don't really, Void and I don't really play that much, or like, at least he doesn't play Mars that much either, but it could definitely, it could definitely be a very annoying matchup. And also, Sheik can tip her up smash Zero Suit off of a missed grab, but they don't, like, I guess they don't go for it that often. I don't know why. But it, or like Nair bouncing fish. So usually people will go for a grab if Zero Suit misses a grab. And, you know, at least for Sheik can do like a 50-50 or sometimes even a true combo off of a grab that can kill. But, you know, maybe going for a smash attack, like maybe like a tip or up smash, like if they get better at doing that, then it's gonna be even scarier to go for a grab, because if I miss, they're just like right next to you, like, hey, what's up, buddy? And tip or up smash, because Zero Suit gets up after the grab, but, or like stands up after the grab, but she can't shield immediately. Like, she gets up, then she will be able to like shield right after that. But like in that time period of her going like that and stuff, which is like a few frames maybe, or maybe I don't know how much, but sometimes I think you can even tip her up smash her even before she even starts going up. You will die at like 70, 50, or like 75%, 80%. You will like rage or like rage up smash. And also another thing in the matchup as Zero Suit, it's either if you kill them early, Zero Suit, if you notice, if I kill Void early or Mr. R early, yeah, you know, I kill them early. But when they don't die to up air LB, or like if they don't get raged, the percents that they die at is like 140, 150, and that's pretty annoying for Zero Suit, because Zero Suit down throw up air probably will not work at that percent. You can watch me versus Mr. R at Leo Saga. I got a down throw at like 110 or like 105 or something on Mr. R. I was at like 140. It was not even an air. It wasn't even a 50-50. There was no way I could true combo down throw into up air at that percent. So my grab is completely useless at this point. He could just spam shield and it's okay. Up throw ain't gonna kill. Forward throw ain't gonna kill. Back throw ain't gonna kill. Down throw ain't gonna connect. So he could just not do anything, and or like he could just jump away for free or just do whatever. Like I can't even like scare him into air dodging because it's not gonna work. And I landed an up tilt on Mr. R shortly after that, and he popped out. That's another thing. Sheik, or when Zero Suit has rage, a lot of characters can pop out of up tilt after the first hit. They like go flying like some way. I don't understand why it happens still, or like it's like random sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it's a little inconsistent. You know, you want to kill the Sheik, you want to do your fastest options and it still pops out. Rage up B does not work either. Like a lot of things are really annoying. You have to either land like a down smash, back throw, or raw up smash. All of this is like punishable. Sheik can crouch under back air. You know, it's a lot of shit. So, but overall, I would say, like, give the upper hand to Sheik for sure. Like, yeah, obviously you can rage a lot of characters in this game, or it's possible to rage characters. Do you think that's like the deciding factor for Zero Suit winning that matchup? No, it's not, because matchups are still annoying with that. And usually if you go for a grab at rage percent and you miss, you die. So it's either like one of us is gonna die unless the other person fucks up the punish, or even me, I can mess up a punish. I messed up up air, up B so many times. I lost the Evo set to Ranai because I got up throw, or I got down throw up air, and instead of doing up B, I did side B. And you know what? It cost me the set, or it cost me the match, and then I lost game 3. Odds are he would have died to it too, because I got him on the platform and he was at like 60 or 70, and he died from a normal up throw or down throw up air, up B. The game 3 from the ground up, so I'm very, very confident that up B would have sealed the deal, and I was up 1-0. And something like that can just immediately, you know, that costed me that set, and then I ended up getting 13th. Even if I lost after that set, I was still guaranteed 9th, you know? Shit like that happens, and your mistakes can happen too. So it's not like, oh yeah, you could just rage them free. No, it's not. No, that's not how it works. Otherwise, I would probably also beat Pikachu, or I'll say like Pikachu for sure loses, and Sheik for sure loses, you know? But no, that's not the case. She can get rage easier, but there's still like ways to DI so they can pop out easier and not even die as well. Like sometimes you can watch somebody get rage, and sometimes they either just straight up die, or like they die like at the very last hit or something, or you can kind of tell like, oh, they were holding up, or they were holding like a different direction than they should have. And what was it? Yeah, like then if they live or if they die like that, then you know they die. But I'll say that rage kills are definitely the saving grace of that matchup. If Zerasu cannot rage Sheik, I think that matchup would be very, very hard. You'll pretty much have to be throwing out stuff. Like, I actually recently watched, I'll move on to the next character right after this, but I watched Kool-Aid versus like Mars at like one of their like weeklies, and Mars is just straight up running up, grabbing, getting hit, running up, grabbing, like getting hit, like he just kept going for grabs and like just like really like risky stuff because he has to go for it, or like he has to just go for it. And then eventually I think Kool-Aid actually just ran up and up smashed and tempered him like I mentioned earlier, and he finally killed him. And then Mars stopped going for that because like he has to get something, but it's kind of hard to get something in the neutral versus Sheik. Sheik has one of the best neutrals, so you kind of have to go for something. If it works, hey, let's go. You get shit started.
They like Zubat and Geodude stalling me out. I'm getting pussy and money. You put that together, I guess you can call it me out. Got my feet on the couch, snatching your map and your sister. You see me run up in your house, shine on you hoes like a ruby, but since with that sapphire, make it rain up in a drought. Fuck with me now, Destiny bomb, but you stuck with me now. Catch girl like grass, ring the bell when I sprout. Seismic tops, I'll turn your whole world around.